I just did a whole intro. And then I realized I never hit record. Try this again. Hey guys, Pandarth here, and Happy New Year! Hopefully everybody has had a good New Year, as well as Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Hopefully all the holiday season went good for everyone. My New Year has started out rough, but I'm not letting it get me down. You pay all the dues first and the rest of the year will go easy, right? Hopefully, maybe? That's what I'm hoping for. But in it being a new year, for some reason, I have a big urge to get back into the swing of things. I know I've been really bad for the last few years in general, and I'm not promising anything as much as I'd love to. I also know me, and at this point, anybody who's stuck with me knows I'm really bad at sticking to things with this stuff. As much as I love doing YouTube and making videos, I'm so terrible at it. So thanks for sticking around nonetheless, but I figured why not start the new year off right with Choo Choo Charles? Because why not start the year off with Nightmare Fuel? Now, I don't know anything about this game in the sense of its story. All I know is Choo Choo Charles, this train is coming to eat my soul, and I think he's got spider legs, so I don't even think I can like get off of the tracks and be safe. I think one of the tags was open world too, so I'm kind of curious about how that's going to play out, because I'm not really sure. But let's just get right into it. Number 1, Charles, Yellow Train.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but something has happened at the mines I've been supervising. No, trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big. So many friends, and even my own son are still out there. If anyone can bring this thing down, it's you. It'll be the biggest attraction your city's ever seen, and you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset. I hope you're ready for a little monster hunting.
Who the hell sees that and goes, let's hunt? I didn't know this was going to be a hunting game. I guess that explains the open world aspect.
Yes, sir. They call him Charles. Half trained, half giga spider from hell. We've been planning his demise for some time now, and have nearly everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see. Simple errands, you know. Yes, sir. Welcome to Aranero.
Oh.
The island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
That's good to know. All right, hopping on the next boat to leave because I don't want to be here. Is that an option? Oh, do I?
There's a train shed at the top of the hill.
Have to click.
One of the train operators was killed early on by the beast, so his old engine should be in there. If we can get to it, it could be an indispensable tool on our journey.
Fight trains with trains. Got it.
Stay close. We don't want to be exposed for too long.
He seems very happy to be on the island to kill a demon spider train. Just saying. He's like way too happy for this. Stay close? Okay, I'm running. I don't want to be exposed for too long, like the man said. Okay, there's a health bar at the bottom right. There's a train bar at the bottom right. I don't know if that's my train or his train. Maybe it's his health bar. Is there a story? Am I gonna get story about like why? Because if they'd said why, I didn't pay attention. I was distracted by the hunting.
Not to worry, we can still find a way in.
How do you do that with your neck, man? You're like craning.
There's a small shack up the path that might have a key inside.
You think you had? I thought you had this planned out.
Take this map. I just marked the location on it. See if the key is up there, and I'll look around some more down here.
Down here. You got it, partner. Open the map to view marked location. Map. Holy shit, it's a real life map. Okay. Wait, can I, how do I move back? Okay, now it would move. Look inside the nearby shack for the key of the train station. Holy sh... Oh, this is a big old unmet NPC. What? The hell have I gotten into? I thought this was just gonna be like a yippee story horror game. Turn into an RPG? Shit. How did that change everything like that? I don't know how this looks. I'm gonna hope it's not laggy. There's no reason why technically it should be laggy. That haze just vanishes. So I get about 10 more guaranteed by going to high. I'll stick with high just to be on the safe side. As long as I got the fog, I get the real atmosphere. That's all I need. I just realized my mic wasn't separated from the rest of my audio, so I apologize about that. Hopefully that didn't fuck everything up. But I'm glad I thought to check so I can jump. Oh god, I float. Low gravity on this island, I understand. Alright. I kind of like that the details of everything almost look comic book style. I found a key. Alright. View the item in the inventory. A small key that can be used to open the abandoned train station. Alright, I'm sure there will be nothing that happens between here and there. I mean, it is early. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. This is still going to be like the tutorial. Go right up this hill 50 feet and get me a key. Also, why are those...
Good on you! Looks like you found it. Open up that door and lead the way.
All right, sir. Baby's first mission. Thank you, Steam, for my achievements. Why is it poofing? Why is the light on and why is it poofing? We ain't done nothing yet. That's what...
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Are you talking? Or is this all telekinetic? I'm probably dreaming. It's fine.
She's an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to inspect the train's exterior. Why don't you take a peek inside? See what we got to work with.
All right, boss. Biggity boss man. I would like to look around first, just in case I don't want to. I don't want to take the chance of missing something. You know, well, first thing I'm looking into the train, seeing what's happening. And next thing I know, we're leaving, and I'll never come back. Even though it's all tracks and, you know, leads in a circle. And there's like targets here, so I imagine I'm gonna get a gun or something. Well, I mean, I'm hunting. Obviously, I'm gonna get a gun, but you know, just wanted to look around it. Ooh, why is this seat all? Why are these? Man, I want to put this. I'm gonna put the settings on low just so I can see a distance. It's gonna be a hack. Just turn your settings down. Your epic train. Use it to navigate the island. A weapon and shield against foes. Your respawn point if anything goes wrong. If things go wrong. Interact with items in the cab to learn what they're using. Well, that one's reverse. That one's forward. That one's stop. Oh. There's upgrades. Train health. Nice. Increases maximum forward and reverse speed. Cool. Increases all weapon damage. All right. Decreases all damage taken by your train. Dope. I have 0 scraps to do anything with. What the f? So they were... How long has this been going on? Look to aim. I can't, like, ADS. This is it. Use your action button to fire. Guns will briefly jam from overuse. All guns have infinite ammo. New guns can be earned in missions. And I got... Oh, I can look all the way around. That's cool. I'm glad I'm not limited on mobility. Like, I am outside the train right now, because why not? Cool. Hi. Don't sneak up on me like that, man.
Well, the exterior is a little rough, but everything looks to be intact.
You're talking about the train, not you, right? Got him.
That gun you were looking at wasn't on here when I was evacuated from the island, but it sure looks fun to use.
Oh, yeah, you must be deaf, because I was doing more than looking at it, but it was fun.
We can light up Charles with it and take him down before he even sees us coming.
I feel like if that were the case, he'd already have been taken down with it. But, you know, yeah, I don't want to be a party pooper.
Are you ready to take this thing for a spin?
I'd prefer to go straight, but again, yeah, let's do it. So that's the stop. Let's go. Holy shit.
Baby!
I wasn't ready.
We're coming for you, Charles! Do you hear that? It's him! It's him! Get to the gun!
Get to the gun!
Careful! Don't let the gun
don't like that.
Taking enough damage. Get some headshots.
He's all head. I'll put you out of your misery. Really? I'm very good or bad at driving a train. Damn it! That should be good, right?
This isn't how things were supposed to end.
Well, you shouldn't have been...
I thought we could still fight like the old days. Yes, sir. Easy in, easy out. You'll need to do more than I thought, but I don't have time to explain. Find the eggs. Find my son.
I'm sure it will be fine if we just leave him on the tracks, right? Oh, I can zoom in like that. Oh, I'm leaning around corners. Can I crouch? Crouching does not appear to be a thing. Is there a field of view? Oh, I'm looking at it. I don't need that. Like 120 is usually good, right? Okay, that's much better. Don't have to jump. All right. On the road again. On the tracks again. I just can't wait to... map. I forgot I have a map. Now, it tells me when there's people, but it doesn't tell me locate. I get like it'll show me, I guess, buildings like that. But like, there's clearly paths. Like this guy down here, like that's not a train, that's a walk path. And the only reason I questioned it was because it looked like this was like a path. It looked like a path down that way. And like, I'm sure I could go, but I don't know how it works. On the tracks again. So this is the only way. I thought we were gonna get a gun. I didn't know we were gonna have to rely on that. But, you know, train upgrades and whatnot. Oh. Oh, scraps. Nice. Can I drag these onto the tracks and run them over? Just to, you know, break them open and get scraps? I don't feel like I would ever be safe enough to sleep outside with that roaming around. I'd rather break into the freaking train station. But he could probably just climb up the walls. Eat my soul that way. I guess it's not really a path. Wow, you can zoom in. Wow, you can actually see the trees? Okay, fair enough. I didn't really think about zooming in this far. Holy sh... Now, you know what? I like this map a lot. I like the style of map. This is dope. So I gotta hopefully not crash into... Hopefully one of them is open. Rail switching. Signs indicate upcoming split. The light at the split indicates the direction of the track. Stop the train and interact with the lever on the ground to change its direction. Got it. Didn't stop in time. Got it. So I guess we're going this way, which is fine, because then I'll check out this guy in that building. And I have to... This is where I upgrade? Okay, so repair. Definitely want to repair. And damage obviously seems the most logical, but I want to go fast. Opening up my map while I'm moving does not seem like a smart idea. I feel like I'll miss something. Since I'm zoomed out so far, I won't necessarily see the box on the side of the road. I'm getting better at the whole parking thing. Look at that. It's only going to get worse now that I've sped it up a little bit. Howdy, partner. You just live here?
You must be the archivist that Eugene told us about.
Maybe.
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and Warren.
Warren?
You know, that old train of yours will need some major upgrades if you want to take down Charles.
All right, Tony Tittle. I've already worked on some, thank you.
There are some metal scraps in my barn that you could use to improve it.
Thank you. You know what, Tony Tittle, I apologize.
Here's the key to the barn. It's just up a path, but I'll mark it on your map anyway.
Thank you. Am I gonna die on the way there? And okay, sorry, I just had to check. So now I want to go there. Tony Tittle. I should probably move the train closer, but I don't know if I'm gonna have to talk to him when I'm done. Those are explosives. That's just a light. Oh, that was a light of false hope. Y'all gonna give me explosive rounds? I didn't pay attention. I'm assuming the train health on the bottom is my train. It would make sense. I don't know if I'm gonna have a way to know Charles's health. Is he gonna die because he helped me? 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8. Okay. I'll read this bottom one first because logically I'd have seen it first. Supply list. Chicken feed, goat feed, fencing supplies. Well, scratch all that. No need to feed and fence animals that have already been eaten. Fair. Even though Eugene has promised to send help once he reaches the mainland, I've just realized he never mentioned if he'd return. I suppose he is the type of person to ignore the fine details of a plan. Everyone on the island is trying to find a way out of this mess, and I can only hope that this archivist friend of his can work some magic. I don't care what strange things they've done before or what practices they use, as long as Charles ends up dead. Most folks around here want the same. But then there are those crazies that want to leave him be. That damn Warren has lost his marbles. That's the part that confuses me is there's a guy named Warren who doesn't want him dead. And why didn't these guys all just leave with that guy? Like it's their home so they don't want to leave? Like, loot Tony's barn achievement. Now that you've some resource back, you can go back to your train and make some upgrades, interact with the blueprints in the cab to upgrade the menu. So this would have been me learning how to get learning what they look like and stuff if I happen to miss that box on the side of the road. Yeah, let me. Oh, surely the spider train couldn't get me on a roof. I'm assuming the more damage I do to him at a time, the sooner he'll get back off of me. But speed also seems important. I don't need to repair, but I at least have 1 scrap to repair, so that's cool. All right, so now done with that failure. What is that now? A cave? Oh, well, now I really want to look at the cave. That sounds like a terrible idea, though. I guess I'm just going to continue up the road. Thank you, Tony. Stay safe, feller. How are these people even able to stay alive? For one, their animals have been murdered, so, you know, food is probably lacking. Why do I feel like I'm going to get chased and not even able to... I'm going to miss my stop here. How long does it take me to stop? I picked it at 100, give or take. It's about 55 meters to stop. Jeez. If I leave my train, will he just come and have train sex with it? Is that what's going to happen? Optional admission. I mean, it's optional, but of course I'm going to do it. It's going to probably pay in some scraps, dog. I got to get them scraps, man. Scrapping ain't easy. Hey, lady! What are you doing? What you want? The drugs kicking in? There's a train with spider legs. It's like this big. I seen it. I'm not crazy.
I need my pickles!
I didn't think my craziness was gonna be that close. I was not that far off.
I ate the last jar of pickles I had in my house, and there's only 1 jar of pickles left on the island. My secret jar of pickles, locked away inside my pickle cave.
My pickle cave sounds very different than you'd probably assume it to be.
I would have gotten them hours ago, but I lost my pickle cave.
Why do I feel like the key is actually in the shape of a pickle?
Someone else on the island might have some locked pickles. I mean, locked pickles. And if you can bring me my special jar of pickles, I'll give you all the scrap metal I have as a reward.
All right. Can you tell me how many scraps that is? 'Cause I don't want to have to go look for lock pickles for like 3 scraps. So that's the cave. That's what I assume. It looked like a cave. Get the pickles from the cave. Should I go check and see if the cave has anything for me there? First off. Just gonna go here, grab scrap. I love the pickles. Pickles are the love. Pickles are the life. I love pickles. They make me feel the happiness. Pickles, pickles, pickles from pickles. Pickles. Do you love pickles?
I love pickles.
Pickles, pickles, pickles. Oh, this door's shut. Definitely just rob this pickle lady of her scrap. All right, pickle lady. We'll see about your craziness. I'm going to go check out the mine just to see what the area is like. Scout it out ahead of time, especially because I have an unlimited sprint. I don't know if me staying out actually exposes me, because there was nothing that actually told me, like, you can only be out of your train for 2 minutes before he decides to come and eat your soul. Is that Thor's hammer? Can I just beat him with that? Are there... Ooh. Eerie tone change with the whooshing of the wind. And then... I know those are frogs now, but at first that sounded like beeping, and I was very concerned. I am glad I'm exploring. Shit. But I assume if he comes when I'm out of the train, I'm just dead. Because, you know... Train! I was hoping I'd be able to paint my train, because I saw the yellow can in the train. In the caboose. Is that what that... I don't know. I don't know train parts. I saw the yellow, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I could get different... It's like I thought it was whispering to me. That was scary. I was expecting there to be a door. Not gonna lie. Not complaining, just not gonna lie. Okay, so this is gonna be locked. So there's a note that hopefully will tell me who has the key. Now I know who has the key. Pickles. Oh, my bad. Pickles. Pickles. Pickle. What's wrong with that lady? Of course, they have to add a crazy lady in here. I could go for a pickle now. I'm getting. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and pickles sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll eat our last jar of pickles. Now, there wouldn't just be random scraps. Like, this is on a walkway, so that makes sense. But there wouldn't just be random scraps out in the field, right? Pickles. I got quite a few scraps from that, right? I think. I feel like. I don't remember if I finished my statement because of the cave. I know YouTube just got cracked a little harder on cussing and all that whatnot too. Not that I'm monetized, but I'm gonna try to be better. I got a purple train. Best game ever. 10 out of 10. Mining Charles Company. Hell yeah. Purple train makes me go faster. Tell you what. I'm out of scraps now. Shit. All right. Why do I feel like somebody down here is going to have the key? Because it's just so out of the way, and I have to go around the entire map just to do anything about that. X that. I know I just upped my speed, didn't I? No, I upped my damage, I think. I don't think I did. I don't know if I did my speed. I don't know if my 55 count is still correct. I can reverse trains. What am I talking about? Why do I keep thinking I can't reverse? I'm trying to keep... no. Not much I can do if he's in front of me, huh? There's a guy here with a big ass... What's that, an Aztec building? A Mayan? The hell is that? Ritualistic bastards, I tell you what. Definitely going to be some scrap here. So I'm going to go right first. Because I also don't want to run into him, and I'm hoping he's near the middle and not to the right. Oh, there's blood here. Let's grab. Unloading all the supplies have been an incredibly eye-opening experience. Here at the port, we've been working all day, every day. We are tasked with unloading the boat and running supplies up the hill to the tracks, where Theodore and Eddie deliver them to different sites we'll be mining. The sheer cost of all this infrastructure is mind-blowing. With all the success Warren's family has had in this business, I'm surprised he's choosing to take such a risk. What's the risk? Is it a train spider? Warren created this and he doesn't want it murdered because he still sees it as hopeful, I guess. That's my guess-timation right away. The blood goes... nowhere. Washed away in the rain. Seriously, will he attack my train if I'm not on it? Should I not do this? I'm gonna do this. Feels like a bad idea. I feel like music means I should leave. I expected another note, but then that just, you know, got me on the tense side. This is a camping game because it's real intense. Should probably save that joke for when I'm at a sleeping quarter tent. That would make the most sense, huh? Ah, this game is, what is this, a hunting game? Because this is intense. Ha ha ha, there we go. Don't laugh at me. I mean, yeah, laugh. That's the point of the jokes. But also, don't laugh at me. That's just hurtful. You. Oh, that's not okay. Not okay, Charles. Also, did I just get that NPC murdered? What do I do from here? That was awful. There was a quest guy here, but I think he's dead. I saw him running. He came around the corner. Hey, there he goes. Just walking away like nothing happened. Where did he even run to? Don't you have sex with my train? That was... I've been praying someone from the first evacuation group would just send back another boat, but I guess they all think that Georgia's supply boat is still evacuating people. They're all safe and cozy on the mainland, but feel no obligation to make sure everyone else escapes. I know that Charles sinking this boat isn't something anyone would expect, but still, to think I would have left this place by now, it makes me sick. Charles sank their boat, so he's got sentience. Clearly, I mean. Hey, you want to not do that again, sir? I thought my tent joke was funny. You don't have to try to eat me for it. God, these people, I've gone southern, and it's going to be very hard to break. Did you just run into one of those side buildings? Like, we basically bumped heads. I'm going to check the dock. That way I don't have to ever worry about running out here into the exposure. Can I jump? I can't even jump, man. Oh. Maybe water is his weakness. Y'all ever think about that? You wouldn't happen to have a pickle key, would you?
My goodness, the others actually did something to help us. I'm so glad you came, but I simply cannot stay any longer. This island is too much for my nerves to handle.
Fair enough. There's a giant fucking spider train.
I've brought all my belongings here so I can leave immediately when a boat arrives.
Fair.
Although now that I think about it, I did forget my journal at home. Could you bring it to me? It's a dangerous journey for sure, but you might manage with that train of yours.
You want me to risk my life for a journal?
I'll give you all the scrap metal I have. Just please, bring the journal next time you're here.
Or you could just give me the scrap metal and I could help kill this thing quicker. You ever think about that? Huh? No, you only think about yourself. I really wish I could crouch. Probably should see if there's a control thing and maybe crouch is just some weird button. That was my own step, I'm sure. Well, there's no music, so I have to assume Charles isn't around. Oh, that's his journal. Got it. I can go. Can't. That's probably gonna force me right because it wouldn't want me to be. You wouldn't want it to be easy. Nope. It's left. Perfect. Surely I could see him far away before he'd even get remotely near me, right? He did do something to my train while I was gone. I gotta learn how much those repairs actually do, or if it's like a range between certain things. I'm just glad I got a purple train now. This is awesome. Well, hopefully he stays away for a good while. I swear I just saw a person right there. This rain adds some graphical blurs to your screen when it hits just right. Okay, so I'm near the house, but not at the house. This is a smaller ritual. So what the hell is up with this island?
Say, you're that monster hunter.
Sure.
I must know, do you have any experience with ghosts?
The account different video games? Because yes.
Someone or something has been pinning exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night.
Someone or something has been pinning exactly 16 drawings to lampposts. Is this Slender?
I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises and seeing strange things.
Was it a giant train with spider legs?
I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion. Could you go find the last date and bring them to me?
This is Slender. This is Slender Train. Slender Choo Choo. Go find the 8 pages for me. For the past 7 days, there have been some strange happenings in the nearby boulder field. A week ago, I went over there to clear my mind, as I often do, and found a strange drawing pinned to a lamppost. I took the page down and burned it because it seemed the best way to deal with that paranormal paper. The next night, I found even more drawings and burned them as well. I found exactly 16 drawings, multiple nights in a row, and now they're accompanied by horrific ghastly noises. I don't feel safe going out there again. My best guess is the place is haunted. Maybe by our lost crew members? Maybe by something else. Mother, is there more than a horror train? There's more than a horror train. Okay, well, let me go up to this guy's house just to get this done with. I also saw some scrap up the road. They didn't say I lose inventory if I die too, so I guess that's okay. But they also said there was more than just Choo Choo that I had to worry, or Charles. All right, my map showed, okay. So I saw yellow on my map. It's bull hooky. I could play Slender in the middle of a Choo Choo train horror game. This is a Choo Choo train horror game. This is a Choo Choo train horror game. Don't mind me. I'm not losing my mind on this island already. Who would? It's only been like 40 minutes. I always try to shut the door because I'm not an idiot, and it just doesn't let me. How did you forget anything in this house? Where would you have forgotten it? Return to Santiago. Could I just back? I could just back the train up. Easy peasy scrap that way. All right, let's go play Slenderman. Collect 8 pages from the ability. At least I have unlimited sprint, so I can scream like a little girl as I run away. I mean, scream like a manly man that screams. Yeah. Go into the boulder field, place to die. Because that's why we're here. We're just here to die. Pages found, 8. All right. Could I zoom in close enough to see these pages? That feels like I could... Oh, I saw those birds moving, and I love that this map is a live feed. This is such a cool map. All right. Oh, that's pleasant. And there's blood around. Yeah, no wonder you're scared to come down here. I wouldn't... Yeah. I don't appreciate that. Is this going to turn into heavy metal, or is this just like evil breathing of a demon? What the f*** are you? If I stare at you, will you go away? What if I leave the area? Ah! Not okay. I don't want to do this mission anymore. Don't know what that means. He teleported right on my cheeks. Both of them. 4 of 8. What happens if I leave the area? Is he just gonna haunt me forever until I find the 8? I also don't know how big the area is. Okay. Terrible. Uncool even. Some might even say uncool. Oh, I thought that was number 8. I was leaving. I thought that was number 8. I was just... Where am I? I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, he doesn't... Woo! Oh, boy. -3 scraps. You suck. That just feels like bullying. I mean, they teleported me outside. Right in front of them. The most I can do now is move... Pick up where you left off every time. So I'm assuming I don't have 7 pages again. I assume I have to go back and restart. I'm gonna move a little closer. That way, you know, if it comes back, I have a chance of getting the hell away. I wasn't sure if there was fall damage. Now I know. Definitely fall damage. I'm gonna ping that. so I know exactly where my train is. Because that... Still in this area. He's got to be in this area unless... Nope, still at 8 pages. Got it. I'm still at 7. Got it. Sweet. All damage. They're away from me to heal! Definitely worth it. You're really fast. I'm gonna run right by it, I feel it. That one already had one taken off. It's still behind me though, so I really can't stop to look. Does not feel like a fair fight, just saying. I still can't tell if he's just faster than me or what's happening. But at least I guess it doesn't murder me, so that's cool. Is that a paper that I just ran by? I don't know. My vision's a little hazy, if you know what I mean. Fuck you. It's a terrible place. Terrible, terrible place. I'm fine. Professionals, all right? Second try. Part of me was like, oh, I didn't die. That's cool. And then I got murdered by the train, so that really killed my vibe, too. Not cool. I'm going. You're legally not allowed to kill me. Again. Especially when I'm in a crevasse that I can't get out of. You wouldn't just be in front of me all of a sudden to jump scare me, would you? Because that wouldn't be cool. I do hate that I found out if I had fall damage the worst possible way. Because earlier, when I was going to the mine, I think it was, I was like, wonder if there's fall damage. There is. Definitely is. Hey, ladies, you know there's a big-ass train with spider legs? You should really stay inside.
Thanks for bringing me those papers.
Boulder Field pages.
Here are some scraps for your help.
Thank you. Don't know how many that is, though. Can I go inside? I want to go inside. Can we go inside? There's a train around, lady. I don't want to go inside. So I've completed that mission. That's cool. You gave me 43 scraps. I want some to repair. So, hold up. So these missions give bank. Okay, I thought they were going to be like 3 or something. I didn't know they were going to fill me up like that. Hot digging a daffodil. I could back up and go to that guy. But he was in this area. But what's the likelihood he's still there, right? I'm fasty as fuck, boy. Yeah, but, stop. I'm going to switch that so next time I go this way, I'll go that way. Being proactive. All right. Good sign is there's no music. What did I just say? I'll do that one, so I only have 3 to lose. The worst comes to worst, but at least I have 3 to repair. There's a house down here, which is also very lovely. Especially this time of year. You know, beach weather. Couldn't we have waited till a sunny day came?
Thank you so much for bringing my journal.
Of course! Journal
I
returned.
would hope, for your own good, that you didn't peek inside.
I should have looked inside. Shit!
But, here are those scraps I promised.
Thank you. I should have looked. I got 38 scrap. Man, you guys are banking. You guys are just... Why can't you just let me... Give me the scraps, I'll kill them, and then you gotta leave. At worst, I die with the scraps and you take over the train. You act like I know what I'm doing. I just got here an hour ago and I've been driving this train. A box here, which is nice. And then there's a house with some kind of... There's something going on with those, like, ruin things. That I don't... not ruin, ritual sites. I shouldn't die. I don't know if dying is just 3 or is it depending on how many you have. Everybody's on the same boat. Train. So that's not even the box that I saw. But this leads up to the ruin. I keep calling them ruin. You know what I mean now. And house with some scrap out front. So I guess I'll just move up a hair to grab this box. This box will give me scrap enough to get a an upgrade. Hell yeah. I thought the boxes were nice because they gave me like 5 scrap. No, I just know the missions are where it's at. Speed, because you... Hell yeah. And I got 3 scraps now. So now I will go up. I can't jump off on the train. Go this way. This is probably just a house for a mission, so it's probably gonna be like locked until I get that mission. I stole it too late. I was already full sprinting and couldn't move because I was floating downwards. Guy with a gun in here, isn't there? I don't like this house anymore. I thought this house would have loot. It's got terrible, terrible things. I don't like it either. This is Charles' house. Why is there a prison? Where am I going and why am I doing this to myself? Okay. I'm trapping myself in a mine shaft, apparently. So I'll be getting in there, I guess. Door's locked. All right, well, I got... yeah, this is definitely for a mission. I don't want to be here anymore, because I'm pretty sure this is the face of Charles. Maybe that's a different emote when he wants to change it up a bit. I don't know. I'm not too fond of it, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna run up to that ritual... Yeah, ritual site. Yeah, no, I got it right that time, and I felt it was wrong. Feels like something like light on fire or something. I'm surprised there's nothing at them that tell me anything, though. There's the really big one that I do want to check, but I'll do that when I swing back around. Because I'll be coming down that side of the mountain anyways. I'll be coming around that mountain when I come. When I come around that mountain, there I go. I'll be being chased by a spider monkey train. I guess not really a monkey, but it's just where my brain went. Ooh, wow. Don't know what's wrong with me. Looks like we'll get there. There's a person here, so we'll swing by these people first. I forgot about weapon upgrade. Forgot. I think somebody said something about like weapon upgrades or something like that. And I think it's different than just the like the damage. At least I also know Charles doesn't one-shot me, so that's nice. Because I expected it to be like a one-shot.
Paul asked me to design a new weapon to help you hunt Charles. And using my extensive demolitions experience, I made this rocket launcher.
Fair enough, John Smith.
I've been wanting to see Warren's empire crumble for a long time. So building this puppy was a hell of an opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Now that you're here, I need a few minutes to remove some safety features.
Okay.
While I'm working on that, why don't you bring that box of rocket ammunition back here from inside the bunker down the rail?
Let me guess. No, that's a different one. Okay. Hell yeah, get a rocket launcher? You don't mind if I go upstairs and rob some scrap that's probably hiding up here, right? And a note. I'm stuck debating if Warren made us bring our families to this hellhole so that we'd never need to leave, or to keep information about his business practices away from the mainland. Either way, I want that man in a noose. Paul asked me to design a new weapon for the monster hunter that Eugene is sending. And knowing what I know about explosives, you can bet I made the most powerful rocket launcher I could. Warren, you don't stand a chance. Just checking around. There's always scrap land. Oh, Lord. Okay. Probably a story with that. And then... oh, there's a path. I didn't even realize that one. You up here, sir? Ma'am? Sir?
I'm sure Eugene told you all about me, so I need not introduce myself.
Sure, Greg.
Name's Greg, by the way.
Thank you for the introduction.
In case you haven't heard already, Warren, the mine boss, is keeping 3 monster eggs locked away. We're unsure why he wants to protect the eggs. If they hatch, they would surely turn into monstrous creatures like Charles.
Yeah?
To prevent this, we need you to steal all 3 and use them to bait Charles so we can destroy him.
Got it.
One of the eggs is in the north mine. Here's the key to the entrance.
I need to write this theory down fast before Warren finds out that I'm onto his dirty plot. My theory is that Mr. Warren Warlord Thor III... yeah, okay, I'm going to try that one again. My theory is that Mr. Warren Warlord III is trying to hatch and raise more of those 8-legged critters. A whole army for who knows what purpose. They found a whole nest of those eggs while clearing out debris from a cave-in. We also know that they're as hard as diamonds, completely indestructible. The miners spent months using the temple prism to suck the energy out of all the eggs, but before they could destroy the last 3, Old Man Warren stopped them. Warren must have realized how powerful those things are, and rather than protect us from them, he wants them to take over the world. I'm on to you, Warren. Genius extraordinaire. Did he ever tell us his son's name? 'Cause we are all supposed to look for his son. That's not the mine I thought you were talking about. I thought there was something right over here, which there clearly is. But there's a person up here. Please tell me you have indoors in case a spider train comes. Because I don't want to come out here only to be not safe from a spider train. Especially because he wasn't too far off last time. He's fairly close. Ooh. I hadn't actually been keeping an eye out for the birds. Do they guide me? Thank you for having indoors, and you look beat to shit.
We haven't met, but I've heard lots about you coming to help us. I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
The breakers on the side of the lighthouse need replacing.
Got it.
I was recently attacked by Charles, so I'm unable to do it myself. The breakers are in the nearby supply shed. If you go get them and repair the lighthouse, I can try signaling passing ships to come help us.
Fair.
Once you finish, I have some spare scraps to give you.
Thank you. Ocean Watch, day 68. Please deliver a copy to Paul. I went outside to do a routine check of the lighthouse. As I walked around the corner of the building, I saw that beast, Charles. He spartered me. He spotted me and charged straight up the hill in my direction. That spider train is a hideous monster. I can't understand why Warren wants us to stay on Renerium instead of trying to escape that beast. I suppose Warren has simply gone crazy, thinking he can handle this situation on his own. In any case, Charles ran right over me, trampling my leg. I won't be able to attend the upcoming meeting and have to ask Greg to bring back a copy of the notes if possible. Claire. All right, map. So there's that, and there's some two things down the road, down the path. Is there a cave around? Why is it so whooshing sound? That sound makes me uneasy. I don't like it. All right, this looks like the valid place. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I'm sure there will be nothing down there trying to kill me that isn't a giant train. I got the train marked. I don't need to go down here, but there's gonna be scrap down here. Pays to get risky. Ah. Assume that was a puzzle. Nailed it. I'm sure that won't alert him.
Fixing the lighthouse will definitely increase our chances of being spotted.
I'd hope so.
Here are those scraps I promised.
Thank you. But yeah, I'd hope that would help you get spotted. It's kind of the point. 64 scraps, damn. A small okay, so that gives the mine, that gives a lot of things. So now I gotta somehow get back to my train. I almost just want to stay here and not leave the lighthouse, so I'm, you know, indoors. It's getting close. Just go. Doesn't matter where. Oh! And it overheated on accident. At least I have a shit ton of scrap, because apparently he just destroys the hell out of the train. Got it. Am I ever going to be able to full speed away from him? Well, that wasn't fun. And he went back that way, which is bullshit. I can reverse and go back. Like, it's so cool that it's a live map. Okay, well, there's that bunker. I can keep going around and meet other people and keep getting some scraps. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to mark right there. And I'm going to go eat. It's food time. So far, this is awesome. I'm digging this a lot. I like the concept of it. I like that it's not overly spooky, but I'm also curious of what's to come if you already have like a Slender. I'm sure there's going to be other variants of other spooky shit, like mini games basically within it, so that's cool. But honestly, I'm having a lot of fun, and I want to keep playing. So I might just eat and come back, but we'll see how it goes. All right, and we're back. Wow, I actually have armored sides of the train now. I didn't realize it was visually going to change as I updated things. Like, there's no Charles on the side anymore. Now it's blacked out. The gun looks the same. The ground is steel. I think this is all steel now, too. Yeah, this looks way dope. Okay. So I'm at 12 scraps, so nothing there, but I can repair if needed. I know I was heading up the road to that thing to see what that was about. And then I'm going to swing up here to see what these people want. Definitely knew this was here. Definitely. I feel like these brakes got better, but they probably didn't. What it probably did is like you always have the same stopping distance. It just it depends on. I just go faster, but I still stop within 50 meters or whatever. Can I see Charles on my map? I don't like the eeriness, the sounds that was at the map only come back to nice peacefulness. Oh, I feel like there's something under the bridge. Would it be such a good hiding spot? Missed opportunity. Tell you what. Oh, I'm here. Okay. So there's just a thing. Yep, that's what I thought. My biggest thing is probably because I like to explore games. So I'm probably just going to explore a whole bunch of places that I'm going to have to come back to. I don't feel like there's a way up from that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass for now, because I'll probably have like a mission that takes me here, and that'll give me like a backdoor key maybe. So I feel like if I go down there now, I'm just gonna be trapped. I am thoroughly enjoying this game though. This has been quite a. It's different, so it's been very fun to play. I'm gonna jump off the track or train. Does it just go? I don't want to find out. Part of me wants to find out. And can I kill him before doing all this? Because I chunked his health a good little bit. So if I just kept driving around without doing all the extra stuff and just kept repairing the little bit I have... There's a tiki guy right here. Could I just win? Or does he heal? Or does he feel like he's close to something real? I'll be choo-chooing in hell when I'm done with him. God, that's so strange. The lean zoom. Okay, so this is a mine that gives me an egg. So I guess I'll deal with this one because I can always reverse back and like go to that building. That's not a building, that's a ritual site. Got it. But there is a lit fire. There's also a dock. Like up there. I can't get over how cool this map is.
No trespassing!
Oh, he's got a gun. Oh, God.
Better run!
Ow! Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you!
I can return the favor, you dick. So there are guns on this this island, but it vanished. I'm gonna shoot you! Get out of here! And I can't crouch, so I don't know if I can really sneak. I don't know how many more are gonna be. Obviously, it wasn't just gonna be a walk in, walk out type of thing. But at the same time, I kind of figured it would be. Especially because in order to use my gun, I gotta go back to the train. This is odd music. Stealth. Stealth to spot, lean to spy on enemies and avoid being hold left by that, hold right to do that, but there is no walking or. Okay, I'm gonna go back and use some of my stuff just so I don't know if it's a percentage that I lose or if it's gonna be like 3 every time, and I feel like it's gonna be a percentage, so I want to make sure I don't lose as much as I can. I want to lose as little as possible if I'm going to lose any at all. I'm 0 scraps. Cool. Nothing to lose now. Except my dignity. No. Now I got something to lose. And there's a man behind. Let's see how the stealth goes. I got 2 things to lose. I'm regretting my decision. I gotta go back. I gotta store these in the train. Throws me off because my body is still here even though I'm here. This is dope. That definitely doesn't seem like where the egg's gonna be. Okay, they're just gonna follow me the minute. Hey, come outside. I got a train for you. Yep. That shit hurts up close.
No one can hear you screaming out here.
I mean, you can. Are you a nobody? Did you just insult yourself? Serpentining, because I don't know if it was gonna stop and shoot, and at least I get health back automatically. This is a working tactic. He's gonna take him back to the train and shoot him like his friend. Fucking the audio is great. Definitely different audio. I just love their audio though. It's just it does not sound location based. No matter where they're at, they just sound like they're talking into a microphone. I'm just gonna go this way first. This is something that's gonna allow me freedom, so that's nice. So I guess don't get seen and shot. Got it. At least I know there's a note this way. Make sure nobody goes near the egg. If you see anyone that shouldn't be there, shoot them immediately. No risk can be taken. As soon as it finishes, kill it and bring the body to me. Not what I expected. I didn't expect the murdering aspect of it. Okay, he's to my right more, so he's beyond this wall. And one guy patrolling where I'm at. Let me check this side. Maybe there's another room with another thing. That was right. Don't like that. No having sex with my train while I'm down here. It's getting spooky. I don't appreciate it, actually. Is this just bad luck where he's actually outside near enough to make the noises? I'm sure that won't make noise enough to be seen. Yeah, because now I can't get out.
Was that Mercy dead?
Jesus. She wants Mercy dead as much as they're gonna want me dead here in a minute. Let's drop the bridge first before I decide to run around this man and probably die. Because, you know, YOLO.
You shouldn't be here.
Ow! That scared the shit out of me. I'm at full health. How am I at full health? Ooh, that was terrifying. I didn't think it was going to stop and shoot. I feel like...
right there.
No! Why would I stop? Stop right there! So I can shoot you easier. God, I'm glad these guys don't just constantly fire at me. Hey, my map updated. North Mine Mystery. Yeah. Why am I carrying the eggs? What if it hatches near me? Just gonna keep serpentining because I feel like it's gonna murder me. There's a shotgun behind me. I have an instinctive urge to not look back. Alright, well, they're all dead from this mine as well, so that's cool. And he's not attracted, thankfully. I was going to be like, alright, you have an egg, I'm going to come after you now. I don't like that you get some eerie music when you're in a map, but it goes away once you get out. It's like, it's just basically trying to keep you from using your map. Because at least when you're standing still, you're like, I want to check my map, but also I could die if I check my map. Oh, what is that? Okay, so I'm going to run out there and check those things first. Because I want to make bad decisions. Also, I have... Well, oh, my map updated, actually, right? Because I'm not taking the eggs back to Greg. I'm just collecting all 3. But I don't know how... So I gotta figure out how my map updated from that, because he didn't give me any other keys to any other mines. Oh. Okay, got it. Not going this way. I got guys with guns. Break into the bunker. Box of rockets, right. I forgot about that one because I'd gotten chased. Not good. Do I back up or do I go for it? There's missions straight ahead. Going. Gets health back, got it. He doesn't do bridges. He does bridges. You are making me miss a lot of things, sir. I'll go back and see if he tries to murder us. So chasing him down would be a little difficult because, you know, he could just run inland. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Didn't know I was running into a...
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory.
Well, thank you.
Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something.
Is it guys with guns?
There's an ancient shrine on the island. A pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top.
I know which of you speak.
The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose. To destroy monster eggs.
Right.
3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs.
Gotcha.
When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs. Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may become even more dangerous this time. However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs, and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
What if I get the rocket launcher and just blow him up? At last night's meeting, Greg told us a crazy conspiracy about Warren trying to use the spider trains for world domination. As part of the crew that worked in the temples, I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting the life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did it fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought, as if he were consuming the energy. His legs grew larger and stronger, his face grew more distorted right before our eyes. Those of us who survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That was when Warren hid the eggs and ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worst. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking he might actually be looking out for us this time. Yeah, if he was like, don't do that again because it's making him worse, and hid the eggs specifically so you couldn't make him stronger, that actually makes a lot of sense. And Warren was the one who began evacuating. I want to know if he runs away and heals over time, or if he just runs away, like despawns and then continues to heal. So that mine is just down the road. So I'll keep going back. Church. Didn't even notice that thing. Hello? Jesus? Today's sermon was a true inspiration during these trying times. Wow, I'm losing the ability real fast. Today's sermon was a true inspiration during these trying times. Very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe I speak for the whole congregation when I say that we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve our lost brothers and sisters. I accept the black paint as offering. Sermon outline. God is very, very mad, I think. Probably. Charles may be devil, 96% certainty. Always sneaky. Spider versus snakes. Spiders have more eggs usually. God always wins, hopefully. Sacrifice. Ask for volunteers. What? Don't cry a lot. Only a little. Closing prayer cleanup. Got it. Wonder what the black train looks like, because we going down in style. I like how it's black over the original yellow. It's not really black. What does the yellow look like now that's armored? Bright as all hell. I'm sticking with purple. I wonder what other colors there's going to be. There's clearly probably 1, 2, 3 more colors. Part of me is also curious of if he's in front of me, what do I do? If I can't really outrun him, could I just ram into him? I'm trying not to hurt myself here. That looks dope. Hi there.
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived.
I have, Gertrude.
You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took 'em up to their camp.
Up north on the beach, I bet.
Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet.
I mean, which one of us is alive? And I bet he was probably shot, right? What is that black mark on your shoulder?
Take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts. You can put it back together to use against Charles.
Thank you, Gertrude.
Just do me one favor, will you?
What's up?
If you do end up using it, name it Bob in memory of my honey.
Can do. Finally, the first reasonable person. Just, here, have this. And use it to kill that damn thing. I need to be careful. I forgot booby traps and whatnot. Oh, not on the map. Okay. Well, since I found a path leading this way, I guess I'm going to go this way. See what's going on here. They speak so casually about these ritual sites thing, too. Like, seems like a thing you'd probably want to be like, were these already on the island? So did we make these? If we made them, why? I was really hoping it was going to let me push that over. Why do I feel like these are familiar? Some kind of... There's definitely symbolism behind that, but I'm too stupid to know. Warren has taken particular interest in the ruins around and under the island. He even instructed us to change our mining course away from the existing veins we've been following. Has he lost his mind, or are we archaeologists now? I mean, it is kind of cool to be a whole, like, discovery and whatnot. And then I gotta keep going back up, because I believe there was 2 other people on the bend. 1. I do like the concept of going around this island over and over, but actually having reasons to do so. Plus, I'm not stuck going one day. I can always just reverse and yellow it. But I don't know. It's just, I like it better. At least, it's probably because the biggest fact is we have a train. We have a mount to use, basically. It's not just, have fun. Go way over here on foot and do your best. Like, if we were playing this game and doing this on foot, it would not be nearly as fun. I guarantee it. But you probably have given me, like, a shotgun to help deter him. But, I mean, let's be real. It wouldn't have helped too much. You guys really like bread? Mutiny meeting notes. I have discussed our latest battle plan with everyone, and nobody had objections. The whole crews know what to do and will set the track's direction accordingly when the time comes. All the archivist needs to focus on is pummeling that beast, keeping its distance, and getting Charles to its weakest point. My father should be back within 2 days, at which point we can supply him and the hunter with the keys and other supplies we've gathered. We never wanted to take such harsh action against Warren and the other miners, but he's twisted our arms too long. Charles needs to go, and Warren won't stand in our way. It is weird that Charles doesn't seem to, like, be trying to get rid of Charles. And if he is, we just haven't seen that aspect of it. Stakeout summary, day 3, location 4. I've been staking out this area for 4 days and Charles has never crossed the old wood bridge. Somehow that beast is cunning enough to know it's dangerous. But if he's angry and desperate, he might just chase someone across it. Then bam, we use John's bombs to blow the whole thing up and Charles falls face first into the canyon. If we blast doesn't kill him, the fall surely will. Okay, that's why he avoided that bridge. Got it.
You're the archivist my father told me about.
You're the son your father told me about.
Although, I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you.
Sure.
Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe. While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here.
Got it. So he was already avoiding the bridge, though, which I'm sure is just mechanics. But also, what is this? I don't see any loot in there, I guess, so it's fine, but also suspicious. We'll back up the train, because you never know. He won't be on the bridge. So if I stop on the bridge, is that... I didn't even see that box. If we stop on the bridge, are we just safe? Also, I'm glad our person just doesn't talk. We wish our father was here. Yeah, well, he is. Yeah, I figured. I don't know. I have a feeling it's not actually going to kill him, and I'm very scared of walking off myself. It is interesting to have a game that gives you missions like this. A lot of them are just, like, seemingly not threatening. Like, I can go here, do it without any mobs to kill me. It looked like water from up there. When I looked down, it looked like this was all water. It'd be nice to see what he actually does when he walks. Does he stop, go that way, and just run around? Is that what he did? The noises make me feel like there's things in the woods, though. Not gonna lie. I feel like something's gonna creep up on me and eat me. Then again, I did get... What was... Excuse you. But are we not gonna question the whole spirit thing that, you know, teleported me out of that? Like, can I get more than just scary papers showing up? Like, is there gonna be more story to that? Because I would really like to know what was going on with that.
That's the tallest and weakest bridge on the island. So if Charles ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him.
Okay.
Here, take this. It's the key to the temple. Once you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
Fair enough. I'll tell you about your dad once we're all not stuck on an island. Alright, open that. That's the big temple, so I wouldn't have been able to get in anyways. So I pretty much just want to probably cycle, or I'll probably just loop around and grab all the missions from people and go about that way. Then again, I can get that gun. I would kind of like that gun, actually. So let's go for the gun. Just another beautiful night on the Choo Choos. It's almost a relaxing game when you're on your train. Just there's no music around and stuff. Like it's like it's a fun exploration. It's a mountain you don't have to control. It's like getting in a GTA taxi. You're just like, take me there, and I get to just enjoy the ride. Except you're still in control. And there's a big-ass gun on the back. So I want it to go inward. I love how much there is to explore outside of the train, too. It's not just sitting on a train the whole game. I love the concept of this. There's a lot of stuff to it that I'm thoroughly enjoying. The map lag is not happy, though. I gotta not be all up in the grill, because then I can't hit the stops. Alright, so... There's people involved. Which is a given. But I need to go to the far side, so I can use the gun against them.
Intruder! Over here!
I don't know where I'm shooting right off. Definitely don't. Great aim. Also, they hurt me. Those bastards. I'm glad repairing my shit doesn't get any more expensive. Level 10. Heavy hitter. Hails to the yeah. I'm one scrap away from being able to go to level 8. I'm gonna scan this little building and then I'll back the train up because I assume that's gonna be all the outside guys. So earlier, I figured that mask that we found was gonna be to some kind of enemy. And now I know, it's just like their own like cultists. So those are the barrels of the things. Alright, well I found those immediately. I just gotta figure out how to get in. There's nothing there. Yay! Okay, fell to broke my legs. That's awful. These things are terrible. I'm glad that plan worked out as well as it did. I just don't need these things in my life. But like, what the? That one's definitely my favorite. But also, give me guns. All right, give me them scrap. Oh, this is way up. Got it. We've been digging for over a month, and I'm beginning to wonder what we're really doing here. There are ancient stone ruins above ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple in a large cavern was undiscovered at one of the other mines. Are we really digging for gold? That's the first time I've seen him in the wild. It'd be cool as hell if I could see him on the map, but obviously I understand why I wouldn't do that. I don't like how noisy these fires are, I'm not gonna lie. I also don't like being here because, you know, Charles is very close. Key, I like it. Don't know what that is. Paranoid in games in the sense of I feel like I'm gonna be... something's gonna spawn the minute I grab this thing. They're even running away from him. I love that. I love that the NPCs actually react to him. So right now I'm just being circled, but there's no... So see, yeah, I can see those guys moving live. So logically, I should be able to see Charles. Seeing him from above would be so eerie. But I'm curious now. So I'll just have to be quicker. Okay, let's grab the key again. It's like most games, you would pick up the key and all of a sudden enemies would spawn. It's like this. It's like, no, you took out the enemies, so nobody's here now. Damn it. It was right here. They're running from him, so he'd be around here right now. He's around here now based on where their running pattern is. So yeah, you can't see him on the map. But he is just straight up circling me right now. Oh, the terror! Please. Hi, don't mind me. Go. Use, thank you. Doesn't matter where I'm going, just need you to go. These tracks get confusing because I don't know what would happen on a backwards route. No! I definitely didn't mean to click that. But here we go. Because I got the key, but I never made it into the building, so I have to go back for those barrels. That is eerie. There is a huge creep factor to that I also enjoy. The game doesn't feel overly scary. Like, it's... Some games are so scary that it's hard to enjoy them. This game is basically... It's really only scary when he's near you. So you got a lot of time where you're like, all right, well, I know he's not near me because I'd hear him. Mob camp infiltration. Hell yeah. Bob acquired equipment to your train. Hell yeah, Bob. Where's Bob? I said I got Bob. Where's Bob? I don't even see Bob in my inventory. Oh. I didn't know that. And now the basic one, derailleur. So I'll get the rocket launcher, then there's another gun? But Bob. I thought I was missing it. I didn't realize it was just hanging on the wall like that. Hell yeah. So we got Bob. This one was mob or a tomb. We could technically swing by and do that one because I could just back up and go that way. And then from there I could cut across to do that guy. Get this map lag. So there's another hole in the ground there too. But I'm not gonna worry about that one as much, I suppose. If I go about right here, I think I can do both from that spot. Because I'll run over to the person first, the NPC. You guys want to fuck with Bob? You sure you want to fuck with Bob? Hmm? I didn't think you wanted to mess with Bob. Just walk away. Bob don't play around. Alright, so I'm in between both. It's a little bit of a run going here, but... And then I'll come back for that, because that's going to be patrolled by bastards. I don't have a reason to be here. I'm just going to be very far away from the train is all. But I'm already halfway there, so... It's not terribly far. Plus, if I'm here, there's probably going to... Hopefully, it's a safe place with some buildings, or at least a building that I can get into. I thought that was somebody, like, beating on wood or something. I didn't know that was lightning right away. That was, took my brain a second. I just turned into a different type of horror game. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us?
Sure.
You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need.
Okay.
And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you.
I can go get Bob. He'll make sure you pay me.
You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here.
Okay.
He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive.
Fair.
Top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status.
Well, you got to get your pepper work.
I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract.
I prefer my salt works over my pepper works, though.
He keeps all his files at the top of these towers.
Why?
I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you.
I hopped on the back of a spider train, and I saw it when we climbed up it.
Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart.
Well, why the hell would he keep them up there? That would be...
scale myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Can I go get Bob? He is... I'm going to do all of this. This is going to be like the hardest mission in the game, and I'm going to get one scrap from it. I guarantee it. I just noticed how people are just sitting out in the rain, too. Oh, boy. Here comes the fall damage. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll know if he's close to Big Boy, starts to run. I feel like I'm like got a leap over there with this, but that doesn't seem viable. I feel like I don't have the controls to hit that kind of precision. I feel like I'm going to constantly miss and slip. This door is locked, so I literally have to do that. Assume I'm going to have to go to the roof. Sweet. I was able to get that precision. Why are words so hard? I was going to say permission twice in a row. You ever have that? You ever need that, you know, permission? That chicken permission? Or is that actually the way? Oh, yeah. I literally thought I was going to take the stairs. I don't know why I thought that was going to be easy. All right, well, this is a locked door, so... I knew green would be a killer. And I can't even unlock it from the inside. It makes sense. I mean, that's how old locks would be. I feel I'm pretty safe from Charles, though. Both indoors and up high. Man, I got comfortable real quick. I'm all of a sudden not safe from Charles anymore. Oh, that was like immediate egg on my face. I definitely thought I was dead. I need to just stop moving for a minute and allow myself to heal. But at least I know I can survive that fall. Oh man, I'm just getting cocky now, so I'm just falling left and right. We just gonna wait here for a moment. Wait for my health bar to go back up. I like how it tells me my train's health bar too, but I actually never pay attention to it because I'm usually on the train, and it usually stops working by the time I need to worry about it. So, y'all come here often? You know, middle of an island in a tower, surrounded by a train spider. You know, this is like every other Sunday. You know, some vacation spots. Do the birds run from them too? The jump doesn't really work, so I'm glad I can just lunge myself. Alright, this time I need to... The jumps in this game, that float. You don't come back down, you float. That's what screwed me up. Why is this door locked? Be very, very careful. I don't think I could survive this leap. What was that? What was that? I'm dying. How the hell do I get... There's no way I can walk on ropes, is there? I don't feel like those ropes actually have hitboxes. But I can try, I guess. If I die, I die, because I'm going to die. Now I don't know if I can get back, because Thomas is in that area. Or Charles, my bad. Have I called him Thomas throughout this game? I worry now. I don't know if there's a way I can do this. There's no way I'd have to go somewhere else to get something, right? That's the music that everyone loves. I wonder if there's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe somebody else will give me something that allows me to do this. So there's no way in hell I can make that jump. You see that shit? Bro, how do I go down? I did not think I was gonna... Thank you. Did not think I was gonna make that jump. Well, now I know how I go down. That also means I know where I have to go from here. Setting the foundation for this operation has been considerably more complicated than I expected, not only by cost, but logistics of construction and delivery of supplies to the primary mine sites. We'll need to strike gold fast if we want any chances to avoid bankruptcy. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you're even here to begin with, huh? Oh, I thought I premature jumped. There's no crashing and weak boards, right? There's no animations that are going to murder me, right? That would be cool as long as there's none of that, you know. I thought you were going to be locked and I was going to be real pissed. Hey, Choo Choo. Charles. Come on up. Well, this is kind of eerie, actually. Just an empty room with a yellow cabinet, red carpet. There I go. Let me get my one scrapped, because he basically specified one scrap. I can control myself in the air. I didn't really realize that.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers.
Cloud climber.
I sure am glad I found these files.
I was so annoyed by that I even had to look at him in OBS just to stare him in the soul.
Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
Alright, I was at like 16. I probably found like 4. He gave me one scrap. I want to see you get murdered by the train. I've seen a good man get murdered by the train. You deserve it more. My train's not marked. It is marked. Was that there a second ago? Because I swear I did not see anything in my vision. I don't like... This is a very barren island as well. There's a lot of space in between trees. I'll never find my train around here. No way I'll be able to spot it. It's so camoed. You could logically go up that way, but I could just go... Well, actually, I don't know if I can because this is a rock face right here. But I won't be able to use my Choo Choo for my Pew Pew, if you know what I mean. So I think I want to move the train here, just so I think I'll have better fire capabilities. It looks like it's left. Perfect. Just what I needed. Cut left. No whistling. We tried and we failed. By the time we managed to clear the wreckage, everyone had already passed. I'm sad and truly distraught. I thought one of these men like a brother, causing these circumstances to cut deeper than I could have imagined. We're at the mine collapse. Even the music sounds a little somber. Well, now I'm sad. He's close. Real close. I don't know if noise is a thing in this game, in the sense of like they can... He's behind. Let's move up a little bit. A little closer than I'd like. The two issues with this is there's going to be people with guns, but I also don't know if there's buildings I can get into. How do I miss? Can I switch guns? Oh, I was about to get off and repair the train. Didn't pay attention to my health. What an ass. So I can switch guns when they overheat. That's good to know. So the question is now, if I back up, which way will it take me? Fire rate is super slow. That's a great. That doesn't. That's like single fire. It's got great range though. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen. So I'd have to go all the way around in order to bring my train back there, or I just hoof it. I didn't realize the train health was still gonna be dead. Let's look what green looks like. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll stick with green for a little bit. So the last one's going to be red. Well, no, I said there were probably 3 more, and I think that was 1. So one of them's going to be red. One of them will probably be like white. Those are my guesstimations. I am still glad that repairing him does not go up in cost or something. This is pre-built. Like this is not mining, and I can't crouch, so they're going to see my crotch all the way before I get to see any of them. Hoping this wood counts as line of sight. Problem is I hear 2. I know I missed a scrap, but... Figure 8. No more whistling, so that worries me. Seems like a way out. Or it's a way down. Fun. That's what I wanted. I wanted to go deeper. I got this greenery and water, though. At least I don't feel like I'm completely pissed off. No whistling yet.
Who's that?
There's no... whistling. Ow. Well, this is a dead end. That's not good. Peace.
You better hope you're fast!
Oh, I am. I wouldn't hope that I'm fast. I'd hope you're slow and weak. Ow. Alright, well, if I could get some health back, that'd be cool. He sounds really close, so that's not good.
Hey! Get out of here! Who's that?
I don't know where my...
You better run!
Should be the X still, but
Get this guy!
they sound so close.
Take him out!
He is real close. Got it.
No one can hear you screaming out here! I'm gonna shoot you!
No shit. I wouldn't have guessed. I was wondering why it didn't make sense that there was like... I thought I came up near this campsite. And I was like, there's people here all of a sudden. That's new. This game hasn't been doing that to me. You still behind me? Yep.
I'm gonna shoot you!
I don't really know how to aim this thing. I guess it's if they're lined up together. Alright, 13 scraps, get this all the way back up going. So, I've completed those ones. Finish it. Summon Charles with the eggs. So I'm still down an egg. What is that one? Bunker. Find in to get the rocket launcher right. And I still need pickles. I need someone who has pickles. And there's a few people. Okay, there's quite a few people. Oh, gun mission, right. So I guess I'm gonna go back. Just yellow it backwards. And see if I can get into this one. Too soon. Okay. Now this was before I was told. Like, this was before enemies. So I feel like this is gonna be landmines. For the simple fact of all the warnings. The warning signs of explosives. I have TNT. Dynamite. I have dynamite. This is a blasting. Got it. I have dynamite. I don't feel safe. I have dynamite. I have no way to... I don't have a way to ignite the dynamite, but I have dynamite. Still close. Got it. Not by a little bit, but you know, a little bit. Huh. Oh. Why is there so much blood in these places? Like, I guess they said he got bigger, so maybe before he could fit. I don't know. I figured you. Oh god, those have explosives too. You stop it. Is that I feel like I need to grab everything else beforehand. Because I feel like the minute I grab the quest item is when stuff goes down, because that's how every game ever works, except for this one, and I actually love it for it. Rocket launch munition testing. Version 1 failed. Version 2 failed. Version 13, version 3, 13-second flight. Version 4, success. Return to John Smith, which was... Oh, that's John Smith. Got it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was just right around the corner. I do love also that there's not a whole bunch of just random mobs. Like, there's the cultists, and then there's... But I'm just calling them cultists because, I mean, they're masks. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real here. And then there's Charles. And then, like, unless you're specifically in the area where there's the ghost, he's only around until, you know, you get rid of him. Like, I don't have to worry, like, the whole idea of, like, when I pick up a quest item, they spawn around me. Like, for what would have been around me? I don't know. Wild dogs. But then again, if there were wild dogs, they'd have been eaten by Charles. I'm back.
The launcher is in complete working order.
Bunker
so I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, and take good care of it.
Oh, I will.
After you're done, I have a few people to visit with it, if you catch my drift.
Would there be a big guy? I don't remember his name. He was not that important to me. But there's one guy I would request, is all I'm saying. So that's a whole bunch of damage, but super slow. It doesn't slow that well. It doesn't have that great of range, so that's close quarters. This is mid-tier. This is a far range, basically. This is great for slowing. So that's the best at keeping him at a distance if I can learn how to aim it. So now I just basically need to go to mid and down south. Literally the only two places I haven't gone. So if I just keep going back, I can then swing around and hit mid We haven't really done a full wraparound, so rather than just going forward and backwards, I'm just going to go back until we can get this loop. There's a house down there. I'm going to go down that way. I like having my train marked now. Ever since that one time I spawned out of the ghost thing and just couldn't find my way back to the train. All this way and it's locked. Fuck you. Got any pickles in here? I feel like that pickle lady's gonna have a whole bunch for me because she's that kind of crazy. She did say lock picks. So I don't think these are actually quest places. I think I actually can get lock picks. Or lock pickles. Too bad I don't really remember where I've seen them all. Back it up. Back it up. I definitely did not know what I was getting into when I started this game. I knew this game was existing, and I knew it was a horror game involving a spider train. At some point you were on a train, and that was it. Like, I was not going to guess that I was going to be hunting him. I wasn't expecting that I was going to be in an open world doing quests. Like, this is such a cool game. Such a unique concept, or blend of concepts. And I love it so much. Hopefully that's back far enough. All aboard! I don't know why I just now thought about a horn. I thought about horn. What the fuck? I bet that's how I lure him. It took me this long to realize there was a horn, and I am so disappointed in myself. Keep thinking it's blood, it's just carpet. Are you waiting on the next train out?
Welcome to Aranirum. Archivist museum person.
Fair enough. Aranirum.
My apologies. I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for socializing.
Fair.
I just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested.
Of course.
A very special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area, so be careful. Find the blue box and bring it back to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
I don't understand why you people don't just give me the scraps so I can murder this thing and then you won't have to worry about anything else. But it's fine. Sit in your train station. Ooh. Before the cave-in, I pushed a spare rail car into the canyon using my beautiful old mining train. I figured a rail car would find a place to hide. Would be a fine place to hide my more important belongings, especially on a rural and unfinished track. I went to go get something out of my rail car in the canyon about a week ago, but some of Warren's men have built a camp or base of some sort there. I don't know how to get my box safely. I don't know how long I'll last without it. Well, that's dramatic. Sounds like drugs. Probably drugs. I'm going to say drugs. What is that? Just a tower of some sorts? So... Oh, that's the cart. Got it. Oh, yeah, he pushed the... How the did you manage that? I thought you meant you, like, pushed it down the track and let it crash or something, like... Okay. Nice little place. Plenty of blood to not wash away from the rain, you know? What the f... I don't feel like there actually is a train. I feel like these people are just murdering them. These people are just crazy. How many do I have? 47? That is enough to do something. Let's get fully armored. Oh, hell yeah. I got the horns now and the spikes. Oh, my train does not fuck around. I'm keeping this train after this event, by the way. Hell yeah. That looks so cool. You've met your match, you train bastard. Part of me just wants to run in there like a madman and just circles around them. This would be a good time to know whether or not he beats the shit out of my train while I'm out there. Because, I mean, technically there's no reason why he wouldn't. That'd be a good little mechanic to keep me stopped. I haven't been in... Strange box from the yard, bring it to him for a reward. Okay, so I can't actually open and see. Got it. What key is that? Temple key. Right. I love how casual they are. about being surrounded by, you know, a train that wants to eat them. Definitely had the guess of when he was going to be looking away.
Shouldn't be here.
Okay. Just full line of sight, got it. Or full range. He'd just see me at any point in time. Got it. I just gotta be able to make it to my...
Beast! I see the beast! It's Charles! On the train!
He is me up. He didn't hit that hard earlier, but that was only one scrap. That's fine. Even that guy was like, "F you, I'm out." He was so fast. Where did he come from? I went into his stomach and just out of his ass. Does the train need to poop? Why aren't there piles of train poop everywhere? I'm asking the serious questions. That son of a bitch. Alright, well, hey. Since I'm here, I got your blue box. Thanks for dragging my body back. Here's your drugs.
That's the exact box I needed.
Canyon Caper. Caper.
Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
I've got some drugs to take. If I sit here and watch you, gonna take some drugs? Huh? He's gonna take some drugs. 57. Not enough because I think I'm 2 away from being fully maxed on my health, but... Or I'm a liar. Speed demon, fully... Oh, I'm health, I meant, yeah. Sweet. I am fully upgraded. I just need one more gun. And we are set. I imagine there's no real other visuals. It's so shiny in here now. Okay, so now I'm going to loop around. Okay. And I got one more egg I have to find as well. That's it. I don't know why I stopped. My brain was like, what is that place? And I realized it's the temple. It takes my brain a minute, but I'll get there. Alright, back where it all began. Which means up there is where we're gonna find a body. You have cool detail if he's still down here. But I think we passed it already. I think he died around there. Yeah, it would have been cool if his body was still there, though. Just as like a little detail. Yeah, it'd be weird that you'd be running him over every time, but you know. Happens. And I'm curious if there's multiple ways of killing him then, because like he said, if he's desperate enough, he would potentially go on that bridge. So I feel like if I get on that bridge and stop, it's the only way he'll be able to get to me, but I'll end up dying too because I'll go with the explosion. How many do I have now? 26, doing great. Okay, hi.
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you.
You sound nice, surprisingly. She's does not sound like an asshole.
There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your train.
Thank you.
Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, I'll just mark it on your map anyway. As a side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to help. Anyone not wearing a mask, that is.
Fair enough. I definitely should have come this way first.
Check out the balcony, and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
And you know what? Based on this, I should have come here first. But getting this late in the game, having someone so nice and being like, "Here, here's a key. Take this shit. Do what you need to do." Like, it's nice. It's a nice feeling of being respected and be like, "Ah, yes, you're giving me what I need to help kill this for the greater good." It's not like this is an item that I like. Holy shit. This is not just some random item that I like. Oh, do this for me, and I'll give this to you. It's like we're doing this for the common thing here. We both are trying to get the train gone. So why are you making me do extra steps? Like, also go f yourself. You go to hell and you die. I don't care. I'll go find someone else to help me out. We've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic, to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I'm starting to fear how many of us will be left by the time help arrives. Godspeed, Eugene. We're counting on you. Well, I'm sorry to say, though, guys, but Eugene's dead. He got moited. Thank you. I'd crouch and thank you like you would do in normal games. But, yes. So there is a person out there, which I guess I'll just run out there real fast and see what they're all about, since it's a pathway right behind the house. There's so many friendlies around. I don't know if there's actually going to be many enemies out here, but I guess we'll find out. Other than, you know, the train spider. A witch, huh?
Well, hello, darling.
Lisbeth Burkwater. Lisbeth?
I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment.
Alright, just murder me quick.
I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay you some scraps.
I will do this only because I want to know gators?
Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp monster.
Oh, there it is.
Keep an eye out for him splashing around, and don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you stand still, he's as kind as a kitten.
I'm way too curious to not do this mission, and I don't even need the scraps because I am fully upgraded and I have 34, and if I lose 3 or 1 at a time, it ain't gonna hurt me. Tasty, yummy stew recipe. Swamp water, salt. Those immediately sound terrible. Clover, dirt, salt, meat, any kind, human included. Salt, extra salt. Oh my god, there's so much salt. I want to know. I really wish I could crouch right now. It's almost like he kills things that move in his waters. I really want to know. I really want to know. Hope spinning doesn't count as moving. I see splashing water. It means he's way too close. Don't even want to look. So close. I want to know. I want to know so bad. But the train is kind of far away. How the hell did you end up here? You think I could come back in the water after I complete the mission? Because at that point, I'm going to be heading back to the train anyways. It's going to be harder to get back because I can't just jump onto the dock right there. Oh, boy. It might be quicker just to die and go to the train. The minute I give up and accept the fact that I want to go, want him to catch me, it's going to take the fear away. Yeah, I figured. Now, does this count as a wall in between us? It does. Would have been nice to take more advantage of that, but you know, getting out of the water now, so.
What a delicacy! Here are those scraps I offered. Have a safe night, little.
69, nice. Come here. Let me see your face. Worth it. I had to know. That looks so cool. I'm so happy with my train. I'm so happy with my Choo Choo plane. Definitely expected that to be locked. Hi, you are red.
Look, kid. I know you're supposed to be some fancy-pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful.
Like, killing a monster that's taking over the island? Also, what is with your arms?
One of Warren's goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them. Here, take them. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn my respect. And I might just give you some scraps to help improve your train.
Your respect is enough. Enough. Yes. Man, I'm adding a whole bunch of extra syllables to words tonight. But I'll finally get the pickles, the pickles, the pickles. Got it. But I'll finally get the pickles, them pickles. You didn't do it, man. You man. Got cocky. Yeah, I got real cocky. Stop looking. You're making me nervous. See? You stop looking. I wasn't nervous anymore. That was an ant. That was a giant ant. Now, why the hell would they have thrown that here?
Well, Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked.
They call me Fancy Fingers.
That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank. But you earned my respect, so here's some scraps.
Like I promised. Didn't mean to cut you off. I'm not used to that. Do I have lockpicks now? Sweet. Oh, does it just say chest or does it say doors too? Locked chest. Okay, dope. So definitely have played this game out of order. So that saddens me a little bit because there's a lot of chests that I've missed. And this person is going to give me the quest for the egg.
The monster hunter has arrived, I see.
Yes, I have, Ellen.
This is no ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but he retreats into the wilderness if he is sufficiently harmed.
Yep. I'm realizing that I think there's only been one guy to introduce himself. And it was the guy who's like, oh, I'm sure he told you all about me. I don't need to introduce myself. I'm Greg, by the way. Like, he's, I think, the only one that's told me his name.
We believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however. Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs, locked in the island's 3 primary mines. Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death. Unfortunately, the mining company owner, Warren Charles III, has placed armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs. There's an egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
And still no one knows that, but me, basically, that he is doing it to kill them immediately and bring... That's still the part we don't know, and we still haven't even ran into Warren. There's definitely going to be a thing that happens eventually. If I have to go past, I will. But I don't have to go far, so hopefully he'll screw off by then. So I can play, the music stops, so that's a good sign. Hey, look, you look barricaded. I'm sure that tiny barbed wire will stop him. Hi, your house is on fire.
I made a little flamethrower as an addition to my spider train home defense plan, but as you can see, it has slightly backfired.
Just slightly.
Nearly cooked myself alive in that shed as I was testing it. Shoot dang. I would love to save the shed, though. If a flamethrower somehow still works after the fire dies down, well, you can take it.
Hell yeah.
I'd assume you're the monster hunter that folks have been expecting, so a weapon like this could come in handy.
I like how he offered it to me before. He was like, yeah, you probably are the guy. Sergeant Flint, thank you. No one tells me their freaking name. So I don't know what I'm supposed to... Find a way into the extinguished bill of fire. And extinguish the fire, got it.
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure
Bug
genius.
spray blaze. Woohoo, yeah.
Here, take old bug spray. Cause of this chaos. I don't want to see it anywhere near here again.
Shoot dang. Anything else in here? Like, man. Oh. I knew it. I knew there was going to be another killer. And I knew there was going to be a scrap. There's going to be a locked door. Oh. Can't believe there's a swamp monster. Can you guys believe there's a swamp monster? This is the weirdest island ever. Swamp monster, ghost, train spider. This thing's got everything. I definitely didn't record that, and I don't know when the I stopped recording. And now I'm paranoid. Luckily, I didn't miss much. I was right here for the fire thing, and then I left, got to about right here, and I noticed he was doing a circle around the entire location, so I pissed him off. He chased me till here, and now he's gone. Sad that I wasn't recording because I'm an idiot and bad at this, but thankfully it was a short thing. Just a few moments worth of play. It was just to miss the firefight is all, unfortunately. Also, I found out that there are 11 paint cans based on the Steve achievement. This is my last mission, aside from the Pickle Lady, which I can do now. There's no other missions other than the finale. Alright, so this is the last mine shaft that has the last egg. I wonder if he'll chase me the minute I gather this last egg, actually. Urgent letter to Mr. Warren. While mining the farthest tunnel, we broke through a wall into a large cavern. There's something strange here, and we don't know what it is. We're requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mine site at his earliest convenience to give us further instruction. Eugene. Or Eugene. Honestly, I think the location of the paints thing on the thing is the order that you got it, so I should have gotten orange second, because it was the burning building and stuff. Hell yeah. My first one in the wild. No one saw that. Look away again. You're spooking me. Another green paint, yeah. I feel like that's what all the other lock boxes are. It would make sense to lock away iron scraps. Oh, this is crazy. There's probably a reason why Choo Choo Charles exists. Don't whistle. I'm in the open and that light's bright. This would probably be the easiest one to do because of the fact of this is where I would have been first, but I don't know. Their vision's based on movement. Big circle. Got it. Didn't know that. Wonder if he'll notice. There's a crank. Hey, wait. Where'd it go? There's no giant green egg in the middle of the room anymore. Ah, rebel, rebel, rebel. Will I have all 3 eggs? South Mine Spelunkin. That place looked dope, though. That was cool. I got a darker green. Because the other... This was a yellowish green. I'm gonna keep rocking the purple for now. Alright, well, now that I've finished, I'm gonna go, I guess, do the Pickle Lady. I could just back it all the way up and drive right there. Did I... No, I didn't, actually. I did not go to that house. Easiest one? Didn't even have to murder the man. I think all the other ones involved murder, more or less. This one is so far away, gosh. She does not, gosh, golly gee, does not feel like a good location to be. Didn't really intend for that to rhyme, but I'll accept it. Yes. It's weird because there's almost a delay to it, so you have to wait till it's like on the second half of the circle for it to work. Oh, they could all be just scrap. For a minute there, my brain was like, oh wait, didn't I need something to jump to the other tower? No, I figured that one out myself by, literally taking a leap of faith. So they would just put away scrap. That's fine, I guess. Where are all the bodies? I can't even get my feet really wet. It's funny, I can't even really remember how much slower this train would have been at the starter. But it doesn't really seem to matter because I've gotten faster and everything, but now he's just, he keeps up with me no problem, and he seems to hit me a lot harder now. So I feel like as I've upgraded my train, he's actually gotten harder to deal with. Purple. Yes, it is. And it's got horns and spikes. And it's got a big gun. Or it can have a little gun. Or it can have a rocket launcher with purple rockets. Or it can have a flamethrower with purple, tanks. The next is the Pickle Lady. Oh, how far we've come. I should have stopped already, wasn't paying attention, distracted driving. Going to deal with the pickle lady. Pickle, pickle. Pickle, pickle. Hey, pickle lady, long time no see. I'm still glad. The way he just interrupts. I was gonna say I'm so glad my guess on her crazy level was spot on based on her stance. Her crab lady stance. I can go inside your house, right? Yes, okay, good. I think he's gone now. Hopefully. Because I'm going into the open. Where I will probably die. Trying to get your damn pickles. Kerpow. 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 Give me them pickles. Return to pickle lady. One more again. Pickles. 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 I also don't like that whooshing of the wind. Nor do I like the explosion signs. That is like, hey, watch your feet. You might lose them at any moment. I wonder how many. This lady's probably going to give me like 120. Alright, so I'm at 145. I'm a pickle hero.
Here are some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
175. I don't remember what number I said because she called me a pickle hero, and that's all I needed to hear. Bye. Uh-oh. Well, I've met everybody out on the island except Mr. Warren. I assume he'll be at the big ritual site. I also don't know how I'm supposed to fight a guy, like fight him when my train ain't going to be moving. So, you know, he's just going to be all up in my grill, and I don't have that much damage. The weapons are nice and all, but it's all about kiting him. It's not even about hurting him, because once you get him to half, he just runs away anyways. But it seems like this time he's leaving. He's close, but I don't care. Is that drawn on? Those are drawn on. I'd never really thought about the details. Oh god, I've been in a fake train the whole time. Well, you shouldn't bother me for a minute. Demon horn. Unless that really does attract him, then you know I'm just not doing myself any favors. Because I do have all 3 eggs, which are all 3 different colors. Because why not? Elemental eggs. I'm sure there'd be no guards here. Why would they, you know? That was like perfect. I also don't know how I'm supposed to kill Charles. And I don't even have my guns. I'm looking for paint. I know y'all got paint. Where's the paint?
You're in the wrong place, my friend.
That's option B. Also, I forgot to heal my train. My Choo Choo plane. I mean, I would run if I were you. Next one gets the flamethrower. Now, let's be fair, I could UAV myself in. Because I'm sure this is probably the main entrance down here with that guy. So I think I'm gonna run through, piss them all off, and murder them.
Beat it! Intruder!
Ow. Not what I wanted.
How's he so fast? Take him out! You better run!
Whoa! Hey, you shouldn't be here!
That was a hell of a hesitation. You shouldn't be here. Alright.
Don't let him get away!
Oh. Told you the next one was going to get rocket or flamethrowered, but you know the rest was made up on the spot. But also not cool. Train music. Those birds are circling here. Those birds gotta mean something, I tell you what. But I've pretty much cleared out everything that was easily accessible, so now we'll go up here and at least check out the main statue. Out of habit, gotta pick it up. The main event. Alright. Here goes nothing, I guess. Whack. Warren. That's dope. I feel like I'm getting whacked in the head any moment. Weird that they were doing three at a time. Because they said they were destroying some before they stopped them. Here you go, Choo Choo, Charles.
Step away from the shrine, stranger. You don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning.
I feel like I'll...
No! You fool! You've doomed us all!
I don't think there's much my train's gonna do. Hell, Charles? Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can teleport. That's cool. Oh, God. Sure. Oh, I thought I was getting sucked off the plane. He's not happy. He's just teleporting me around the fucking map. That's not good. This is such a good versatile gun. Doesn't do damage, but it helps me keep him the fuck away for a minute. wooden bridge. So it was all coming down to that bridge. Choo Choo Charles. A game by Gavin. The end. That was brutal. I thought there would be like some story after the fact, but we can just end it here. Oh my. Charles got f***ed up. I wasn't ready for how brutal that was. And some egg deep down inside somewhere didn't get seen, found, all that whatnot. So there comes another. Choo Choo Philip, coming to a PC store near you, 2025. I figured there'd be some more eggs somewhere, honestly. Let me see a baby hatch. Come on, show me the baby. Show me the baby Choo Choo. Oh. I like the pink ones. I just wanted to print screen that one because that looked cool. But that's fine. You know, I just got to do that a couple thousand more times. Let's definitely not worry about nuking the thing. Well, there's Choo Choo Charles, and we beat it in one go. I'm surprised, actually. I wasn't sure how long this game was going to be. And when I loaded it up and saw all of the people and whatnot, like the NPCs and the active questing, I was like, oh god, this might be a couple things. Like, this might take a bit. But, surprisingly not. And not nearly as scary as a Hell Charles, I guess. Once you get fully loaded and fully upgraded, you're ready to go, you know, fighting him. And, you know. But, let's see what happens if I hit continue game. Because I'm curious if I could just, like, right before that mission, or is it done and I can just go exploring for the other ones? I wonder where it's gonna pick up. Picks up from right after the bridge is here, right? Oh wait, no, quest right there. Finish it. Summon him with the eggs. Okay, so it's not done. Hey, by the way, I've seen the end. There's eggs everywhere. We're all doomed. Hopefully they don't learn to swim. Hopefully they'll rust if they go into the water. But at least we know how to prevent a Hell Charles, meaning they won't grow. Well, technically at that point, though, based on all of that, they won't grow bigger if you don't try to destroy the eggs by siphoning the power out of them. If you don't do that, they stay small. Logically. In my logic, at least. So, like, you'll just have a whole bunch of small ones running around, and they'll probably be a lot easier to kill. But for now, I think this is a great place to end it. Because, you know, we're all finished up. Let me get this ping off. So I can look all fancy with the moon. Oh, wait a minute. Don't think I forgot. Because I definitely did. And I still have 200 scraps. 202. Oh, I'm so rich. I'm rich in scraps. I could build a whole nother train. But yeah, so there's Choo Choo Charles. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I don't see them making another one. Though, then again, this seemingly has been pretty popular. And I don't know what it would entail with the story going forward with a couple thousand eggs underneath. Unless you had one hatch and then siphoned everything to create a god spider. But I definitely enjoyed this. Even though there was aspects of it, like the fact that they didn't actually like talk to you and like the mobs were weird. Like, I don't know anything about these developers or the people behind this game. It definitely had the aspects of feeling like the first time they've made a game, but at the same time, it also just added to the game's lovability. Like, even if these people have been like, yeah, no, we've made plenty of games before. Like, the aspect of those goofy moments, of the fact that they don't talk, and the fact that the guys are like, hey, stop, I'm gonna shoot you. Or that one guy that that was like my favorite one, that at the very end when I was running, gathering them all to bring them to the train, that last guy was like, you shouldn't be here. No matter what, they just sound like they're right next to you, like, hey, no, come back, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, there's no real distance behind their voices and everything. And I'm also sad that it took me that long to realize I had a horn, and I wonder if I could have closed those windows. I don't see why I would have, but other than armor. But yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun, and I'm actually very happy that I said screw it and played this game, especially, like, a rough start to a year, but a great first game to play. This was a lot of fun. This is, like I said earlier, it's a very unique concept, or at least a unique group of concepts. And I loved that the side stories were like the swamp monster and the ghost. I love that they just added those in there, because it's like there was nothing else to them. Like, they're just like, yeah, I started seeing these things, these papers pop up, and now there's a spooky noise. Nope, there's a spirit that's going to murder you and teleport you. Or like the swamp monster is just a thing that they live with on a daily basis. It's like, I would like to know more about these, but at the same time, they're not really the big picture. They're just mini games. So, like, there was a lot of aspects of this game that was a lot of fun, and I think the biggest is the fact that it was open world, but you weren't limited on walking or running. Like, you had a mount right away, train. And I also like that you didn't have to worry about steering, terrain, all that stuff. It's literally just stay on the track, and oh god, there's a person, there's Charles is here, fight him in the back while you auto drive. Like, there's just something about the motion and the way the flow of the map just worked out really well, and I liked it. And you actually made the train felt like your safe spot, because obviously it was. It's the only way to fight back and stay alive. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next one.